Estamos en hacer en San Diego Comic Con 2025 y estoy con Brian.
Hola, ¿qué pasa? Bienvenidos, ¿sí? Bienvenidos.
Bienvenidos.
Bienvenidos aquí. It's like 20 to 50 grand a mold. And it's a really good question. It's gonna sound like such bullshit. I say this in staff meetings when there's no cameras, so it's not bullshit. We wanna provide value to the people that give us their money. So that's the reason why we have so many accessories. That's the reason you can buy a 11-inch figure for under 50 bucks, like with, you know, almost 30 points of articulation. Captain Kirk, like I told you, comes with a full-size horse. We want to provide value. So we don't really want to reuse molds unless it makes sense. And if it makes sense, we'll reuse the mold. But then if we reuse the mold, we'll give even more accessories. So again, we don't want people to feel like we're taking advantage of them. We want people to feel like they're getting value for their money. So if we reuse the mold, we'll make it up elsewhere. You do the best you can. So these, we probably made too many. Everything else here, we didn't make enough of. So, I mean, we're almost out of 2 of the biker mice. 1 of the bikes is all but sold out. All the bikes we have are behind this door. So we should have made more. We've ordered more, they're coming. But yeah, you just do the best you can. Sometimes you get it right, sometimes you get it wrong. So what we try to do, and you know, just remember, we've only been doing this for 3.5 years, so some stuff we get right, some stuff we get wrong. What we try to do is not do too many exclusives, then people get bummed out that you can't collect them all. So we really try to be very, very selective with our exclusives. But on the other hand, I kind of like, as a collector myself, I like exclusives, and I don't just mean modern exclusives. I like exclusives from back in the day, because then I'll be like, because I just bought a Biker Mice exclusive. So I have this like crazy Biker Mice in this shiny, looks like tinfoil kind of thing, only sold in Peru. So as a collector, I love that. So we do our best to do exclusives, but not too many. We also try to have our exclusives be as accessible as possible, which I know is a contradiction. And then as it relates to mass market, we usually have them go last. So like everything we had in Walmart this year, it's in our DTC for over a year before it went to Walmart. And then when it went to Walmart, we lowered all of our prices. It is, beyond a shadow of a doubt, the most surreal, this whole conversation. Even though I know I'm telling the truth, even though I'm telling you stuff that you can see with your own eyes, I feel like I'm lying. I literally feel like I'm lying about everything. That's how surreal all of this is to me. So we're very lucky because, as you know, toys is not our only business. Toys, as of today, is actually a very small part of our business as it relates to generating revenue. So listen, do I wish I was making more profit? Of course. Is everything still profitable? Yes. But you have to remember, because we make shows and we're able to make money from the shows, it doesn't hurt us as much when tariffs go up. One of the good things that's come out of the tariffs, we just did our first deal ever with Mexico. We always wanted to work with a Mexican factory because it's closer and it'll just speed things up and it's easier. Mexico has really stepped up and has literally started hiring people that ran factories in China to help get their factories caught up with China. So we have 2 seasons in pre-production right now. Season 4 will come out next year. Season 5 will come out in 2027. Movies that made us, unfortunately, at the moment, is not in production. With Netflix, nothing is ever dead. Now, there could be 10 years in between seasons, so it might as well be dead, but not really. But we're not making more. Sorry for the bad news.
Y con unas preguntas sensacionales, nos despedimos desde San Diego Comic Con. Aquí estoy con Brian, yo soy Bernie y nos vemos a la próxima.